So I feel service management really has changed in terms of more automation. As an organisation, we used to deal with tickets and requests. We're now working with change management, starting to look at problem management, and looking at ways to automate that process as well.
I think when I joined from university, the industry, we were on ITIL version 1, and I've been through 2 and 3, and obviously 4's on its way. But I think when I go out to clients, you see the same thing over and over again, which is they try and implement the books. They're not sure how to adopt and which bits to adapt and what's appropriate. And I think really it's about the practicality of it all. You know, forget the books, forget which book this process is in this version and how many credits you've got. Just look to the end game, which is you're supposed to be improving service. And I think whether it moves into automation or digital transformation, people are talking about not SLA, it's XLA. And the point is it's about service and an experience. That's about how people feel and how you make them feel at the point at which they consume that service. Everyone's still obsessed with the tools and everyone's still obsessed with the processes. It's all about the people, you know? And for me, it's about communication. People talk about silos, breaking down silos. Everywhere you go, it's exactly the same. It's a lack of good, effective communication.
Yeah, well, I think what's more relevant is that IT and technology is changing greatly. So therefore, service management and IT service management has to change alongside it.
Yeah, I guess the biggest change and challenge in service management at the moment is how we incorporate it into DevOps and an agile world, moving away from waterfall to agile development, and how we can get those changes quickly from product line to development and into operations in life, so they can react if there's any customer issues or incidents.
People used to actually read the books and then spend time implementing some of the guidance in the books, because it was very much based on how to do things as well as what you should do. As people got less and less patience, that became something like, well, I don't need to read the book, I now need to do something instantly because the world's moved on. So service management now is a much lighter touch, sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse.
The biggest change for me was possibly about 10 years ago when we started to introduce software to actually do some of the processes. Instead of having paperwork to do these processes, we started getting software to do them. Okay? And what's happened since? Well, your processes now have become so relevant in the everyday life that we've actually embedded the processes into the software. And if you don't believe me, how do you think we do DevOps? Because that's exactly how you do DevOps. A lot of the processes are built into the software. The key about good DevOps these days and good service management is putting this pipeline together so that you get all your ducks in a row, if you like. And once you've got all your ducks in a row, then you can do continuous integration, continuous deployment, etc., etc.